Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something super important for your health and longevity. We're talking about the foods you eat every day that might be secretly sabotaging your health goals. Stick around to find out the 5 foods you should stop eating to live longer. We're gonna have some fun with this, so buckle up. Alright folks, let's get real for a second. Processed meats. You know them, you might even love them, but they are bad news. We're talking bacon, sausages, hot dogs, all those guilty pleasures. Now I'm not saying you gotta give them up entirely, but let's just say they shouldn't be your best friends. These things are loaded with preservatives, and trust me, you don't want those chemicals hanging out in your system. Think of preservatives like that friend who crashes on your couch for a weekend and ends up staying for a year. Not cool, right? These preservatives have been linked to some serious health problems, including cancer. And nobody wants to mess with that, right? So, next time you're at the grocery store, maybe steer clear of the processed meat aisle. Your body will thank you for it. Let's talk about sugary drinks, folks. You know, those colorful, fizzy, and often irresistible beverages that seem to call out to us from the store shelves. They come in all shapes and sizes, from cans of soda to bottles of energy drinks and even those seemingly healthy fruit juices. But have you ever stopped to think about what you're really consuming? Soda, energy drinks, fruit juices that are basically sugar bombs in disguise, they're all guilty. These drinks are loaded with added sugars, artificial flavors, and empty calories that do nothing good for your body. They might give you a quick burst of energy, but it's short-lived and often followed by a crash. These drinks are like that friend who's always got drama going on. They might seem fun at first, but they'll leave you drained and feeling worse in the long run. Imagine sipping on a can of soda, feeling that initial rush of sweetness, only to find yourself tired and irritable an hour later. It's a vicious cycle that can be hard to break. Sugar overload can lead to some serious health issues like obesity and diabetes. When you consume too much sugar, your body has to work overtime to process it, leading to weight gain and increased risk of chronic diseases. It's not just about the extra pounds, it's about the long-term impact on your health. And let's be real, nobody wants to deal with that. The frustration of trying to lose weight, the constant worry about blood sugar levels, and the overall feeling of being unwell, it's just not worth it. Plus, the more sugar you consume, the more your body craves it, creating a never-ending cycle of dependency. So, what's the solution? Simple: kick those sugary drinks to the curb and replace them with something that actually nourishes your body. It might seem challenging at first, especially if you're used to reaching for a soda or energy drink when you're thirsty or need a pick-me-up. But trust me, the benefits are worth it. Water is your best bet. It's like the reliable friend who's always there for you, no drama involved. It's refreshing, hydrating, and essential for every function in your body. Drinking water helps to flush out toxins, keep your skin looking great, and maintain your energy levels throughout the day. And if you're looking for a little flavor, try adding some fresh fruit or herbs. A slice of lemon, a few mint leaves, or even some berries can transform a plain glass of water into a delicious and refreshing drink. Herbal teas are another great option. They're naturally flavorful and come with their own set of health benefits. Trust me, your body will thank you for ditching the sugar rush. You'll feel more energized, your mood will improve, and you'll be taking a big step towards better overall health. So next time you're tempted by a sugary drink, remember that there are better options out there. Make the switch today and start feeling the difference. Chapter 3. Trans fat, the sneaky saboteur. Alright, let's talk about trans fats, the sneaky saboteurs of the food world. These things hide in all sorts of processed foods, from fried treats to baked goods, and they can really mess with your health. Imagine trans fats as that friend who's always whispering negativity in your ear. They might seem harmless at first, but they can really bring you down. Trans fats raise your bad cholesterol levels, which can lead to heart disease. And nobody wants to mess with their heart, right? So how do you avoid these sneaky saboteurs? Check food labels carefully and steer clear of anything that lists partially hydrogenated oil as an ingredient. And when you're cooking at home, opt for healthier fats like olive oil or avocado oil. Your heart will thank you for it. Chapter 4. White bread, the empty-calorie culprit. Let's be honest, folks, white bread is like that friend who shows up to a party empty-handed. It might look appealing and familiar, but it doesn't bring much to the table. It's got very little nutritional value and can actually do more harm than good. When you consume white bread, you're essentially eating empty calories that don't provide the essential nutrients your body needs to function optimally. White bread is highly processed, which means it's been stripped of its nutrients and fiber. During the refining process, the bran and germ, which contain most of the vitamins, minerals, and fiber, are removed, leaving behind the starchy endosperm. And without that fiber to slow down digestion, white bread can cause your blood sugar levels to spike. This rapid increase in blood sugar can lead to a quick burst of energy, followed by a sharp crash, leaving you feeling tired and sluggish. These spikes can lead to energy crashes, cravings, and over time, even serious health problems like type 2 diabetes. Consistently high blood sugar levels can strain your body's ability to produce insulin, increasing your risk of developing insulin resistance and diabetes. So what's the alternative? Whole grain bread, my friends. Whole grain bread is made from flour that contains the entire grain kernel, the bran, germ, and endosperm, which means it retains all the nutrients and fiber that white bread lacks. It's like that friend who brings the good snacks to the party. It's packed with nutrients and fiber, which helps keep your blood sugar levels stable and your energy levels high. The fiber in whole grain bread slows down the digestion process, providing a steady release of energy and keeping you feeling full for longer. So next time you're at the grocery store, reach for the whole grain bread and ditch the white stuff. Look for labels that say 100% whole grain or 100% whole wheat to ensure you're getting the real deal. Your body will thank you for it. Not only will you be providing it with essential nutrients and fiber, but you'll also be supporting your overall health and well-being. Making the switch to whole grain bread is a simple yet impactful change that can lead to better energy levels, improved digestion, and a reduced risk of chronic diseases. So let's make a toast to whole grain bread, the true hero of our daily diet. Chapter 5. Salt, the silent killer. Alright folks, let's talk about salt. It's one of those ingredients that seems harmless enough, right? After all, it's been a staple in kitchens around the world for centuries, but there's more to this tiny crystal than meets the eye. Now, I'm not saying you have to banish it from your kitchen entirely, but too much salt can be a real problem. It's all about balance. Just like anything else in life, moderation is key. Think of salt like that friend who's always got something to say. A little bit can be entertaining, but too much can be overwhelming. You wouldn't want to be around someone who never stops talking, right? The same goes for salt in your diet. Excessive salt intake can lead to high blood pressure, which is a major risk factor for heart disease and stroke. These are serious health issues that can have long-term consequences. High blood pressure, often called hypertension, forces your heart to work harder to pump blood, which can weaken your heart over time. And nobody wants to mess with their heart or their brain, right? These are vital organs that keep us going every day. Protecting them should be a top priority for everyone. So how do you keep your salt intake in check? It might seem daunting at first, but with a few simple changes, you can make a big difference. First of all, read food labels carefully and choose low-sodium options whenever possible. Many processed foods contain hidden salt, so it's important to be vigilant. Look for products that are labeled as low sodium or no added salt. And when you are cooking at home, get creative with herbs and spices to flavor your food instead of relying on salt. There are so many wonderful herbs and spices out there that can add depth and complexity to your dishes without the need for extra sodium. Trust me, there are tons of delicious ways to add flavor without overdoing it on the sodium. Experiment with ingredients like garlic, ginger, lemon, and fresh herbs like basil, cilantro, and parsley. You'll be amazed at how much flavor you can achieve without a single grain of salt. Another great tip is to prepare more meals at home. When you cook for yourself, you have complete control over what goes into your food. This means you can limit the amount of salt and focus on using fresh, wholesome ingredients. Staying hydrated is also important. Drinking plenty of water can help flush excess sodium from your body. And don't forget to stay active. Regular exercise can help manage blood pressure and improve overall heart health. Managing stress is another crucial factor. High stress levels can contribute to high blood pressure, so finding ways to relax and unwind is essential. Whether it's through meditation, yoga, or simply spending time in nature, make sure to take care of your mental health as well. In the end, it's all about making mindful choices. By being aware of your salt intake and making small, sustainable changes, you can protect your health and enjoy a delicious, balanced diet. Remember, it's not about eliminating salt completely, but about finding the right balance for a healthier life. So, let's take control of our health one small step at a time. With a little effort and awareness, we can all reduce our salt intake and enjoy a healthier, happier life. Here's to making better choices and savoring every bite along the way. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more health tips. Remember, making small changes to your diet can have a big impact on your health and longevity. Let us know in the comments which food you're going to cut out first. See you in the next video.